Welcome back to another episode of the Get Naked podcast. This is going to be lit because I am sitting here with none other than the one and only Cher.
Okay.
Michael Natasha Brown Anderson.
Okay,
Period.
You see it,
Oh my
okay.
goodness. I've been
Hi,
waiting for
guys.
this. I've been
Okay.
waiting for this. So, without further ado, we're going to get right into this episode of the Get Naked podcast. Michael, why are you gay?
I don't even know.
Well, actually, let me introduce Michael the way I know him.
Aw.
Michael is one of my best friends,
Aw.
one of my favorite people, most favorite people. I've known Michael for over 10 years now. That is crazy. And honestly, Michael is one of those people who just draws you in with his personality, his aura. And one thing I could say about Michael is that some people you have to actually verbally tell them don't ever change. But Michael is one of those people, it's like built in to his whole being to never change. So Michael is who he is unapologetically, period. Michael is one of the most genuine people. He's not a taker, he's a giver. That's one thing I could say. And Michael looks out for his friends the best way that he knows how. That's the way I know Michael. So, how do you want to introduce yourself to the podcast?
First of all, that was so deep. I don't have to cry or talk.
You could do both.
Okay. Gee. Okay, I like that. That was for me. I'm all of those things is correct. I felt that. I know that. I see that. You know. I don't know if I'm gay. I don't know. You be the judge. Well, Michael Matthew understand I'm always been gay. I'm gonna get to that later, but I'm just a happy person. Like, I just like to have fun. I like to gel. When I walk in the room, I am the lights. I don't know what it is. I've been given that. I never studied it or try to be somebody. I just be my full natural self. Like nothing but authentic over here. Nothing but authentic. No. When I wake up, I'm just happy. I just like to spread my joy. Even if I'm sad or broken, I still find a way to make someone laugh, and then make someone laugh makes me feel better, makes me smile again. So I don't know.
Okay.
This comes naturally.
That sums it up pretty much.
Okay.
So let's get right into it because we have a lot to talk about. Okay, because there's a lot going on in life.
Okay.
It's a lot going on.
Life be life.
Life be life. And so before we start, cheers.
Cheers. Also, I don't drink. So.
Oh, same shit.
Okay. It tastes good.
Much better. That's that copper moon.
Mm-hmm.
So, Michael, do you remember how we met? And tell the real story. I don't know what you've been telling these people.
That's not the real story, because the story I have is it's weird, I guess. When I met you, it was at Bahamas. Like, I just knew, I was like, this is a sissy.
That's funny because people usually don't know.
I was like, child, this is a sissy. I saw Andre like, oh, it's a sissy too. I was like, oh, we can be sissies together. We can be friends. You know what? Because walking in that room, it was like so much square people, and I could feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this because I know people can look at me because everywhere I go, I'm used to people saying, oh, you can see this boy gay, you can see gay. So I'm just used to that. So when I saw a bunch of straight people, I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. And I said, you know what? When I look around the room, I saw you and Andrew. I was like, oh, I'm going to definitely gel with them because they're my peoples. That's all I said. And then we just sat at the table together. And then we started talking. And then I was like, yep, Okay, yep, this is where I'm gonna sit every time I come the Wawa.
So I hear you've been telling people I followed you to your car. I don't remember the story that way,
It's
but
not allegedly.
I remember because at the time, Mike, I was waiting for my car to come.
I
I
remember that.
I didn't order my car online. I
Mm-hmm.
was waiting for it to come, and so I was telling you that I think, and
I
I was
remember.
and then we didn't live. We found out we live in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I remember asking you if you could drop me home, and you say yeah because you said oh I have to go by somebody in that area or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay.
So when we were leaving work, I follow you because I remember you saying you could drop me home.
Okay, I do believe that's a story. But like, I'm gonna tell you my point of view. Well, I think because when we was talking so much, you probably said it, and I probably answered. But where I got caught up because we had so much fun, like we was talking, we was connecting, like we had so much in common and stuff like that. So I was just talking and talking. So I probably forgot about it, and then I just
Mm.
remember I'm walking and you behind me. I'm like, why is this boy behind me? And then when I get to my car, I go, oh my god, you open the door too. Like, I'm like, okay, we gonna be friends for life. You joking?
Oh my god, I ain't never been that bold. That's crazy. I mean, that's something I maybe would do, but I
Okay.
don't remember doing
So
that.
that's like, I know the conversation was great. We had a conversation, but I know we was talking. So even though it was over, time was to go home. We was just talking so much, and we was walking and talking. So I was like,
The audacity.
okay. I was like, okay, I like you. You gonna be my best friend. 'Cause-
That is crazy.
that was
Okay, so yeah,
crazy.
I remember that. And I remember
Mhm.
Andrew. Fuck Andrew. Andrew, if you seeing this, it's fuck you until forever. Until you apologize to fucking us. Fuck you.
Who
Anyway,
else?
well, apologize to me
Okay.
and give me my clothes back.
Yes,
So
yes, Andrew and Jazz.
you grew up in Bahamas, right?
What's that?
You grew up in Bahamas.
Yeah.
We did. Okay, because I know like you have been this way your whole life.
Um,
You don't change. You don't hide nothing. You don't try to pretend to be something that you're not. So you've always been who you are.
mhm.
So I was curious to know at what point or when did you decide okay, enough is enough. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave.
I was tired. Like after working at Bristol's, I was already fed up and tired. It was an alcoholic place, and I never even drank for a whole year. Cause
Mm.
and Antoinette, she was like, "How could you can't work here and don't know the products and you selling the products?" I'm like, "Oh, that's true." And that's when I started drinking. I was like, I started trying. So I was like, "Oh, I like this. Oh, I like
Mhm.
this." You know, so I started drinking. I was drinking. Mm-mm. Yeah. So, what's your question again? But so Bristol's, I was comfortable.
Mhm.
I think it's when I leave Bristol, that's when I started getting really uncomfortable because I was like, I started changing a lot. Like, whereas I wanted to wear like see through. Y'all
Uh-uh.
know.
Bishop, let's go.
Okay. I wanted to wear like see throughs. Like, I wanted to like be more naked. Like, I wanted to like beat my
Express.
face, and I wanted to like I just wanted to be myself and be comfortable in myself because I know that's what I like. Because I started wearing makeup like around 13. I started playing with makeup and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, I want more because I want to do my makeup. I want to be good at it and stuff like that. So it's like, I know what? I always wanted long hair. So, what I was like, I can't do those things. Like, I started wearing makeup. I do it like very, very, very light where no one really can tell.
Mhm.
Even when I met Edmund and Prince, um, who are my friends to this day, um, they didn't even know I had a makeup. Like they would all say, "Oh my god, your face so fucking clean." Like, oh sorry, your
You
face so
good?
clean. Like, oh yeah, okay, your face so clean. Like you will makeup. I'd be like, no. And then I almost time Prince this thing as Prince said, take um
Like a wet wipe or something, a tissue.
what you call it, hand towel.
Mhm.
He took a hand towel. He fucking smear my forehead. I think this bitch what thank God, shout out to Cover Girl. Cover Girl and Black Opal. Oh, I would always rock the joggers. Listen, nothing came off.
Wow.
I was like, that's some good ass makeup. And he's like, motherfucker, face clean. I got you on the makeup. I was like, child, only if you know.
Ah.
When I leave Pistols, I went to Bahama. And at Bahama, I almost fed up. I almost tired. Like, you know what? I tired of going from job to job and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? At Bahama, that's when I really started like getting frustrated because, like I say, when I first walked in there, like it was so much great people and I was like staring at me like and it's looking at me weird and funny, you know. And I was like, I just can't. I just can't. Like I ain't going another day. And then I meet you and Tingham. I was like, I started to feel a little better. I was like, okay, I'm happy to come to work just to see you and at the time
Tingham.
and Jamie because Jamie was hilarious. That gave me a little hope. I was like, okay, I can try to stick it out,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I wanted to leave Anglia because that wasn't my thing what we was doing. So I was like, I wanted to leave. So that's what made me want to leave because I didn't have the job I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
what I applied for. I went away to Miami. My friend who lives in Orlando, I went to him, and we had a good time, you know. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to come back. I was like, man, I don't want to go to the States. Where could I go? So when I came back, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I say, child, I can't do it. I couldn't be myself. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I say, you know what? I want to be myself. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to not look over my shoulder. You know, so I was like, you know what? One day I went home. I freaking on that laptop. I have one little laptop, one little Chromebook. What is a gay friendly place?
Mm.
And the first thing came up was Ontario. Then they had San Francisco. And it's like, well, I don't go in the States. And I'm like, what is Ontario? Because I didn't know what it was at the time. And by August 2nd, I was out there. I always believe in God. I always pray. I always wake up in the morning, go to sleep at night, pray to God. I look in the sky, I say, God, you got me. And that was it. I packed my bag with one shoe,
Ah.
one panty, the change, and that was it. That's all I got in my bag. I say, child, Bahama, they pay me when I was coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, child, without money they give me, I can just buy a little clothes to get me through until I get sorted out. And got out of so as soon as I reached to the airport, the woman asked me, she was like, welcome to Canada, how long you plan on staying? So I was like, child, miss, honestly, I don't feel like going back. She's like, oh, you want to do refugee? I was like, I don't know what that is. She's like, oh, follow. And that's my boss to get started.
Wow.
Oh.
So back to the makeup and the hair thing. I want
Mm-hmm.
to touch on that before we get back to like hair.
Let me drink.
So you always wanted long hair. You always
Mm-hmm.
wanted to wear your makeup and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to be a woman, or did you just want to express yourself in a different way? Because now we have all these trans stuff and this and all these
Mm-hmm.
other identities. So I just
Mm-hmm.
curious to know.
Well, I never wanted to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I think growing up, I always was feminine, like very feminine. People
Mm-hmm.
always know that I was. They was all like, "Oh, this boy gay," you know, like I was so feminine. Even the way I walk, the way I used to talk before I got my voice changed, my voice. I don't know where this bass come from, but it came when I was in grade 8.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I was very soft spoken and very. I sounded like you guys could tell I was gay. Now I want to be a woman, but I always like makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was. I always loved makeup. I was like, okay, I didn't know the term butch queen and stuff like that at that time, but
Mm-hmm.
I always knew like I wanted to be a boy, but my face gotta be beat.
Right.
And I want to be a woman. I always knew I was a boy. I always know that I wanted. I like my stuff. My stuff is I like my stuff. I like, you know, and like
Fun.
when I having fun, and you know I like to be able to hold my stuff so I can come. That's the best part. But I just like makeup and I just like my hair long. I don't know, and I've always been. I call it unique. I've always been unique,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I like it. Like people, a lot of people might call me girl, Like, yeah, if you're my friend, you call me girl, I'll laugh, and I would acknowledge you and be like, yes, girl, like.
Yeah.
But if anybody else calls me a girl, like back then, I would hate it, but now, as I nigga move, yeah, I just accept it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't call me a girl, if that's what you see, then okay. But I know if you ask me, what am I? I'm gonna say I'm a
Yeah,
boy.
boy.
I go as he and him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't
Okay.
know.
You ever because I know a lot of people who like men
Mm-hmm.
who wear makeup
Mm-hmm.
and who like are more, I guess, flamboyant for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them have difficulty when it comes to relationships, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
explain what I mean.
Okay.
Because, and I'll use Todrick Hall as an example
Mm-hmm.
because I just heard T.S. Madison talking about it the other day,
Yeah, man.
and Craig. So like Todrick Hall, and there's a couple other like famous black men
Mm-hmm.
who are considered flamboyant.
Billy Potter.
Billy Porter, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and they said that they had a hard time finding meaningful relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they often found that they were more accepted by white men
Mm-hmm.
than by other black men.
Okay.
Has that been your experience?
Um. So far, no.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I wear makeup, a lot of guys like that. I still look like a boy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of attention. A lot of guys back home.
Mm-hmm.
I think moving here, there's two guys I dated recently, like in 2000, from 2000 like 18 around that time.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were more like open to they don't care. If you decide to be a tranny, if you decide to be wear makeup and still be a boy, I still would love you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I found those type of guys at the time, but um now recently, like I don't think it, but sometimes I have that question, like I wonder if I can get someone else who can love me for me and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for right now, but I know back then it was very easy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't
It
like
wasn't
yeah,
a challenge.
yeah.
I'm curious to know if because you've all like ever since I've known you, you've been very confident.
Well,
Like this unshakable confidence that I feel like that attracts people to you a lot, right?
mm-hmm.
Apart from the fact that I think you're a nice looking guy,
Aw,
very confident, like it's clear
aw,
you clean, like
okay,
you have your shit going on.
okay.
So back home,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever find your okay? This is a two-part question because I'm wondering if your confidence was like a defense mechanism that became your personality.
I think so. I
Mm.
think my yeah, I think because um starting out when I know well, I know from my history, so but
There are children here.
okay, good shout out. But I think because I used to fight a lot, like it wasn't just because of me, it was
Hmm.
because my family. I had some cousins who liked to fight. No one can touch me, my cousin, them like in front of me. You crazy? So I used to jump in and I'd be fighting, and then some boys them try to fight me on their own after because they see me was helping my cousin and they try to fight me because they thought I was by myself. I mean, I had to show them like, yeah, because you didn't get gay doesn't mean I can't fight. So
That's
that's
all.
not so. I used to fight a lot, and then when I got to grade 12, I was like, hold on now, I'm a pretty boy, like not like grade 11. I was like, I'm a pretty boy, I'm not fucking fighting. So I started doing beating. After I first started beating my face at school. And like, I have my red sponge and I freaking my little mirror on my hand. I beat my face. I'm like, nigga, please, like, I can beat you, but I choose not to because I'm too pretty for this shit. And I really was a pretty boy in school, like grade 10, 11, and 12. I was in my pretty boy era, like,
Hmm.
fighting, what?
I'm gonna fuck up your face.
Oh, I'm like, you a peasant, like, the fuck? Like,
Okay, buddies.
So yeah, like, mm-mm,
So a lot of people. This is a very common experience
mm-hmm,
amongst people who are queer.
mm-hmm,
Is that they experience sexual trauma as
Okay.
children. And if you obviously you don't have to answer if you don't want
No,
to,
go ahead.
but was that ever your experience? Have you ever experienced anything like that?
No, and thank God, I'm happy. Thank God. It never happened like none. No, because I'm a straight grade. Like they mad. They still mad to this day that I'm gay. My mom, them, everybody. My mom, she mad at gay. My Grammy hates that I gay. You know, whenever talk with me, sometimes it gets draining because I know that she would never accept it, but I have
Mm,
to like play along just to cope, I guess. Just because honestly, for me, I'm a type person. I'm good on my own. Like I don't need nobody. So if you woman in your life, it's a blessing.
mm-hmm.
It should be a blessing to you because, like my mom, in my head, I'm like, good, I ain't care if you don't accept me. Like I live in Canada, you live in Nassau, Bahamas. Like I ain't never gotta come there. Never gotta come there. I ain't even want to come back there.
Yeah.
So the fact that if you don't want to talk to me and you want me to change, and if I never change, you would be mad at me or something. Like, miss, I live my life for me, not for you. You don't live your life.
Mm-hmm.
So, however you did it, you did it. And if you came a Christian out of it, that on you.
Yeah.
I know that I love God. I know I worship God. I know I pray. But some days, like when I was like probably 10, 11, 12, and even 15, I wanted to kill myself
Really?
because I was like, no one understands. Like, I don't want to be gay. Oh my god, I can't test.
Oh,
Um, I don't want to be gay. Like, I've been fighting not to be gay. Like, no matter what, I would go to church with me them, try to see if the pastor, when he preach and pray, it could come out. I was yeah, at 15 is when I really wanted. That's the first time in my life I ever had like I guess suicidal thoughts, but I didn't know what it was at the time. I mean, I know it was suicidal, but I didn't call it suicide because I'm like, why are these thoughts coming up? Because I know I don't think like that.
mm-hmm.
But because my mom and my grandma them and my uncle them and my cousin them seeing how they carry on, like how they get my mother them saying stories like who someone who they was cool with or something they found the person was gay and now how bad they would talk about them. I was like, wow, so I can't be honest. This is not my family. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I'm happy that I was born into that family, but on the other side of how they discriminate gay people, like it just wanted I just wanted to kill myself. Like at one time I was in the kitchen and my mommy she just was talking and I was like I actually picked up a knife and I was gonna slit my I'm like I was thinking like what's the quickest way to die?
Mm.
That's what I was thinking. I was like I don't wanna like check myself. I think it'd be too painful for me because I don't want to feel that because I feel like what if I end up living? It's gonna hurt. So like quickest way is if I slice my wrist, I think I just would fall on the floor and I just die or something. I think I was quicker. And honestly, like that that messed with me so much. And like
Mm.
until one day, I was like, you know what? Fuck them. Fuck them. I said, let me be the outcast. Let me be the black sheep of the family.
Whew, that was heavy.
Okay.
I didn't even know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know you tried to commit suicide,
Yeah.
and
I don't
at
think
so young.
I never told them on that. So you're the first person I actually told that to. Because for me, I always want, like I tell you, I was like, I don't know what's inside of me. I just like to make other people happy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care about myself. I don't let people know what's going on with me. Because when I see you, I will try my best to make you laugh. And by me making you laugh, I happy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I would never tell nobody that, but
That was deep.
yeah.
I forgot I didn't even ask you. Are you ready to get naked?
Okay.
But clearly,
Well, okay. But parties and bad, I know what I'm saying.
that
I came here.
is crazy. You know what? That brings up a good point because I always try to explain to people because there are so many people who feel as though being queer, being gay, lesbian, whatever, is a choice.
Mhm.
There's so many people who still feel that way.
Yeah.
And I always tell people,
Oh, phase.
Oh, a phase.
Ugh.
Exactly. If it were a choice
Baby, I'll
based
be straight.
based on the things that we have to go through and had to go through as children,
Mm-hmm.
as adults and as children, if it was
Mm-hmm.
a choice, I guarantee you, I can't speak for you, but I would have chosen to be a straight white man
Whatever
with
it is,
blonde hair and blue
I
eyes,
would have chosen to have a wife and two kids.
just to make life a little bit easier.
Okay,
You know what I mean? It's not a choice.
not a
It's
choice.
really not. I remember from I was 8 years old.
Lucky you, I mama from tree.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever it is.
And you, as a child, at 3, at 8, you innocent.
Okay.
You innocent.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember having those feelings, and I thought something was wrong with me.
Should I also know someone? I mean, something's wrong with me, but
Well,
that was always me.
right.
So
You know what
like
I
I was very
mean?
sad because I'm like, I'm crazy in a good way. You know, I'm crazy, cool, calm, collective. Like I always knew, like, okay, something is wrong with me. Like, besides from crazy, something is wrong. What's going on? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why am I just like? Why do when I go to school? I want to play with all the boys. I don't play with no girls. Like, I got even with 10. Like, I remember when I was trying to please my father, I want to know, and people in school, I want to
Mm-hmm.
really know. So I tried like this girl called Brittany. She was so pretty. She was so pretty, but I was not into her.
Yeah.
But I wanted to like her because I didn't want to know that I was gay. Because
Mm-hmm.
me and this boy from grade 2, this boy is fooling around with me. And I love it. I just still love it there.
That's who you always were.
Yeah,
You
that's
just,
what I always was.
it's not a choice.
There was a boy sitting next to me. He would put a crayon in the chair where it goes down to my private part, and he would take it out and he'd be touching my private part, and I would giggle, so I would do it back to him, and he would giggle, and I was like,
Call the police.
I just
When? What?
yeah, as I always know, as I tell you from I know from my tree. So going to grade 2, I probably was like 7 or something, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but at the time I didn't know. I would sit next to the boy, all the boys on this side.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's my crowd. That's my crew.
It is what it is.
That's I don't know.
Wow. I don't get. I was gonna ask a deep question, but hold
That's
on.
it, child. You know,
It can come up
this is
eventually.
called to get naked.
It can come up eventually. I know. I don't know. You ever talked about it publicly, but
Mm-hmm.
I know that at some point you chose to like started bleaching your skin,
Mm-hmm.
and which I don't see a problem with that. Like people want to bleach that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I want to know from you what what made you decide to start bleaching your skin? Because like I said, you always been confident. You don't give a fuck
Mm-hmm.
what nobody have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So what's.
I don't know what it was because I never knew what bleaching was. I didn't know what it was or what to buy or stuff like that. But I remember going to Essie and I was really, really black, like acorn black. And I was comfortable. Like I like my skin and everything. I love my complexion. And I don't know what it was. I can't tell you why I wanted to bleach my skin because there were like two girls who was calling me. It's like, oh, Michael Cuchin now, but he just dark. But that didn't make me bleach.
Mm,
I don't know, but I think because a lot of my family, because I had two cousins who was black like me, who was blacker than me. But I don't know. I think that was it too. I just wanted to feel clean. Like for me, I was like a clean freak because where I was using this tone, so it helped me feel clean. I just wanted to feel clean, and then I was like, I just want my skin to be a little lighter, but I want to be clean.
mm,
And like, I want to be like this pretty boy, and I want to be clean. I want my skin to look clean. And
mm.
at that time, I wanted with the bleaching cream, it made it like my skin was very clean and then soft. So that's what I wanted at that time. So it wasn't no body or anything. I just wanted, I don't know what it was. I think because I watched a lot of Michael Jackson.
Mm.
I watched a lot of Michael Jackson. And I loved Michael Jackson. And I was like, I think that's where I started to.
That brings up a very good question
Uh,
because because I know a lot of people do this, but do you or did you associate being dark skinned with being unclean or being dirty?
Because when I was dark, I just felt dirty. Like Because if the sun go on me, I felt like I was greasy and black. It can't be greasy and black. It can't. You gotta pick a struggle. So that's how I.
Man, hold
That's
on.
how I felt.
Hold
But
on.
I think because I watched Michael Jackson a lot, and I just wanted to look clean because he looked so clean, and I like him a lot. He's my idol at that time. So I think that's what. When I came home from school, I was like, you know what? I just want to beat my skin.
Hmm.
So I think that was that. I think that's to answer the question correctly and fairly. I think it was that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know back home, I grew up, not me personally, but like I had cousins who were darker skin, like darker
Mm-hmm.
complexion, and family members used to call them, "Oh, Carrie, you're black ugly, you're dark ugly." It was always like black ugly.
Mm-hmm.
It was always an insult, but it was always led with black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when I see people bleaching, I often wonder like, did someone say something to you to make you feel like black is not beautiful, or that black is dirty, or is something like that?
Yeah.
That's why I asked that question.
Yeah. No. Some days they'll be like, you should go back black and no. Some days they'll be like that. And I'm like, hmm. No, I just like I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the feel of it. Even if I get dark, cause sometimes I get dark. Sometimes like I love the sun. So sometimes I want to go to the beach. Like people always ask me like, oh, it's beach, but you go to the sea and you like you go walking and running and stuff like that. Like you don't feel like you can get back black. I'm
That's
like,
that's the deal.
yeah. So I like,
That's the
no, I
deal.
want to get back black. Yeah.
PSA to any because I'm just now starting to realize like probably how much trauma some of my cousins and some of my friends carry from hearing stuff like that.
Mm,
Even I used to hear stuff like, "Oh, you better stay out the sun before you get dark."
mm.
What's wrong with being dark? Like,
Should I say that too?
listen, but we honestly, we as black people, we have to stop this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we really hate each other more than other people hate us.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like I black, it goes far back
Yeah.
to
Cause
stuff that people used to tell us,
I agree.
and then we are passing it on to our kids and our. We really got to stop that because black really is beautiful, and that's why they hate us because this
Mm-hmm.
skin is rich.
Yeah. I always tell myself when I have a kid, I think I'm gonna stop.
Mm. Do you have anything to say, Bishop? I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So you, before I get into this, do you have it? So about the bleaching, do you have any regrets?
No, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanna be Michael, and this is what it takes to be Michael.
Mm-hmm. So now here we go. Hop on the train.
Dad.
Hop on the TTC. We're about to
Okay, TTC.
because when I met you, you were dating Edmund, I believe,
Yeah.
and then I remember something happened with Edmund, and then anyway, life goes on.
Mm-hmm.
But you met your husband, and
Why are you laughing?
because still your face, man. You say you met your husband, and from your perspective, because you've been in relationships with good men in the past,
Well,
well,
one good man.
one good man. It wasn't two good men, one.
Okay.
Um, but you had the I'm sure you had the opportunity to get married before if you wanted to.
Yeah,
So,
twice.
what made you decide your husband, your current husband? What made you decide? Say current husband. What made you decide that I want to marry him?
For me, where it started, to be honest, he wasn't my type at first. I told him that we had a little problem because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. At the time, I feel like even though there's parts him I didn't like,
Mm-hmm.
there are parts him I see what could ruin me.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also like a part like I see like, oh, he's really into me, or he's really showing me that he's into me and he wants me and he want to be with me. So I think it was that part where he showed me that he wants me, and that's what made me like started to fall for him,
Mm-hmm.
and I I started to fall for him hard. Um, at the time when he proposed to me, I was really shocked. I was really surprised because I felt like I was doing everything wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So I was really shocked. Even though I knew that I wanted to leave, I kept wanting to leave, but I kept saying, okay, let me try to make it work. Let me try to stay. I don't want to keep going relationship. So I wanted to settle down. And even though I was wanted to stop everything and just cancel it and move on my life, I don't know what it was. It was just something, like I say, I kept saying I want to make it work. So I think that was that caused me to go forward with getting married and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I think I put a pressure on myself because I told myself that I want to have kids by the age of 32, like my mom had me. So, well, the marriage is coming in, it would make perfect sense. It would be in perfect alignment that, okay, I'm married, so now I can focus on trying to get the kids. So by age 32, I love my kids and, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would actually cause me to say
I do.
that I do and go along with it. Even though in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is not the relationship for me. Like, I should have left long time ago. And 2023 was the time I should have really left because I really checked out. In 2023, I checked out and I should have leave, but I don't know. I don't know what kept me there, but I do know because I keep saying I want to make it work. So
Mm-hmm.
that was why.
Well, Tiana Taylor said it best. Should have been walked out this bitch a long time.
Okay.
Um, so you said that, and again, this is personal and
Mm-hmm.
this is real life stuff that is still ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's anything that you don't feel comfortable saying, it's not because you're not an open person, it's because you have to be careful about what you say
Mm-hmm.
until things are,
Mm-hmm.
until, you know, um, but you say that you knew that it wasn't a relationship for you. Like in the back of your mind, you just knew.
Yep.
What, why? Like what made you feel like, you know what, this isn't it?
Well, one, I started seeing like because everybody thinks that he is so sweet, you know. I started seeing like who the real person was. Like if you have an argument, he would always say things like hurtful things. Like he would say things that shouldn't be said if you love somebody, you
Mm,
know. And no matter what it is, like for me, I would never like call out your name and say hurtful things. You know, how mad it is. And I realized that's the type of person he was. And I was like, okay, I don't like this, you know? And at that time, like I said, I didn't, he wasn't my type at first. I think seeing the real person he was, that made me, I started drinking heavy,
mm,
heavy. I got to do heavy, drinking heavy, and I just started, stopped giving a fuck. I just stopped giving a fuck. I just wanted to be Michael because, like I said, I was confident. And I get a feel that person want to take away my personality, who I am. Um, when we would go out, I'm having fun. Like you say, when me and you went out the other day, like with your friends, how much fun we had.
mm,
That's always me. No drama, just fun. I would drink, but I would you never see me carrying on bad. And like when we would go, like me come back home, he'd be like, so disappointed in you. I'm like, what? What the hell I do?
mm,
Me just getting off. Because for me, if I was in a long time, I'm going to crack joke on you. Like, that's me. Cracking joke on you. Like, it might seem like distant, but it's not distant. Like, everybody know how I go. I'll always have something funny to say. Even if there's like a distant way or funny way or cracking joke way has always been me. So I feel like they didn't get me. They thought it was too harsh or something, or what kind of person I is by saying like hurtful things to people, but it's just a kiki,
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't used to that because everybody like come around would always love me, like, let me be myself. So I wasn't used to that. So when you would find a problem with it, and I'm like, what? And I'd be so lost. And that put me into a heavy, heavy drinking,
Mm.
heavy. So I don't know. So I just know this person was always bringing out the voice in me. So I never say myself like that. And they might say like, oh, I would do things, and stuff like that. Like I was not the best version of myself being with them. So whatever they say, I would agree. However they want to say the story, I would agree because I wasn't myself
Mm-hmm.
anymore. Because they took away a part of me that was me. I can't even be myself. That's how I always felt. I feel like I was walking on eggshells. If I would, they would say something, I wouldn't see it as throwing it up in their face. But if I say something, they would see throw it up in their face. I
Mm-hmm.
never, no one I've dated have me saying something. I know how to get thrown in your face. No one I've dated because I'll say something to my exes, and they would never care on the way that that person carry on. So it's like, oh, the person is different. They're very different,
Mm-hmm.
and that was not. It's just not for me because with my ex admin, like I gotta be myself. That's one thing I say I love about him. I was able to be myself,
Mm-hmm.
So coming to a commitment to that, it was like, wow, I can't be myself. Like, so that put me in a really dark place.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know who I was anymore. Like, as in Michael being confident and a bubbly person that you see, I didn't know who that was anymore. To a point where I even got the first time I ever experienced depression. The first time ever. And when people say soul ties, soul really ties.
Mm.
So I'm sorry, like I feel like I never should have given a person myself raw because giving myself raw, it opened my world to theirs.
Mm.
So everything what they're about, I started experiencing, and I never felt a depression like that in my life. From then, I was like, this is not for me, and I kept trying to hold it on, and that's I think because I'm a Virgo, and I'm not really big into the those sign things and stuff like that. But I realized being a Virgo, and I don't know Virgo, pick up Virgo Nation. I don't know if y'all could agree with this. Being a Virgo is like when they say you're the mother of all times. Now I understand because a Virgo, you will be hurting and you want to let stuff go. You know it's not good for you, but you will keep trying to make it work.
Mm.
And I realized that that's the Virgo in me. Like even though I know I should leave, I know I shouldn't stay, but we keep on. Even though we know it's dead, we know it's gone, it's no longer there. We still would be trying, keep trying and keep trying, even though we know to give it up, but we'll keep trying. Even if it's over, we keep trying, even though we know we should leave. So I'm so happy that person let me go because I was able to find myself again and I've been so happy
Mm-hmm.
and I've healed. So I love this new me. Nothing gets to me. Um, I'm more quieter. I'm telling myself like, when I go around people like, sell life for the party and stuff like that, sell the lights and have a good time. But I'm more like chill. Like I miss that
Mm-hmm.
chilling with people that I don't know. And, seeing that they remember my name and they had fun with me. So it really, and for a long, long time for my move here, I couldn't, I don't know what it was. Like, I would want to be friends with everybody. That wasn't me. I don't.
That's one of my questions. Okay.
That wasn't me. Like, back home, it was just you, Tori, and Danica. That's all I had at my point at the time. That's all I knew. So I don't know. When I come over here, like, I was just drawn to everybody. When everybody come over by me, I don't know what it was. So I was so happy to finally be to myself and stay
Mm-hmm.
to myself and don't want to go out, don't want to party. So I go like literally once in a while, literally, So I that's one thing I hated about them. Like all they want to do is party, party. That's how it always felt. I always hated that
Mm.
because I know it wasn't me. I go from time to time, but you know, and when I go, I don't like staying on late, and that became a habit because it's like I don't know, like I say, soul ties.
Mm-hmm.
I became the person that want to stay out late. That was never me.
Mm-hmm.
So now that to see that I'm like Michael Matthew again, it feels so good. Like if I'm home, I don't even have to drink.
Mm-hmm.
I just be watching TV. I could sleep all day and do my class and I good. From class I go straight to sleep
Mm-hmm.
and like wake up when I wake up, watch TV until I was finding something good to watch and entertain me. I'm laughing. I'm laughing again.
Period.
So, I just happy that I was able to find myself and I get whatever was inside of me is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I healed because people will say some off the wall things to me and like I'm just walking and having fun and smiling. I wouldn't even answer them back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, bitch, I see you. So I'm so happy and I can't wait till the future because I see so much good things that I
Mm-hmm.
can finally do and get to do because I couldn't do them because I was so focused on people and stuff. So, ah, I'm so happy.
That's beautiful.
Shit, okay.
And you know what? Okay. I'm not gonna go any further into that. I think you touch everything you need to touch.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say is because I know there was a period in your life where you were experiencing a lot of loss,
Mm-hmm.
and when I say that, I mean your marriage,
Mm-hmm.
your home,
Mm-hmm.
some friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you probably felt like, "What the fuck is going on? Why am I losing everything that I worked so
Mm-hmm.
hard for?"
Mm-hmm.
But the way I see it is it was almost like you were shedding.
You better preach.
You know how snakes shed? I'm not saying you're a
Mm-hmm.
snake, but just like a
No.
rebirth of something.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of those things represented something that did not belong in your life,
Greatness.
right?
Greater.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying anything negative about your ex-husband because that's not my place.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do feel is that the alignment just wasn't there anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and even your apartment, like your home was like a home for a lot of people,
Yes.
and
A lot
it
of
probably was
spirits.
a lot of energy in
A
there
lot of
that you
energy.
just it didn't serve you anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
like no matter what you tried to do,
Mm-hmm.
the creator, the universe was like, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
we have to get rid of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now you in college,
Okay.
you back to yourself,
Okay.
you working, you
That
have,
part.
I mean, it's just I hope you could see
I
that
see.
all of that was for
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how you said it because when it first started, I was like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
Like, why this happened to me? Like, God, what did I do? Like, and I'm a good person. Like, it take like that week. I was like, hold on, this is a blessing. I was like, yeah, it might be rough, but no matter what, me and God, I'm gonna get through it.
Hmm.
Even though all this is happening and it's chaos and crazy, I still was happy. Like, I find myself being happy, and I'm like, what the hell? How are you happy through all this?
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, I see why it's happening because I lost myself. Now I'm back
Hmm.
and I'm way, way better.
Yes.
That
That's
part.
powerful. Because you know what? You
Mm-hmm.
could still be grateful in the midst of the chaos.
Yes. And I was very grateful and I was happy. And I was like, I found myself smiling because normally when I'm upset or if I'm going something, I can't, like, if I watch TV, I can't even laugh. And someone, even if it's funny,
Hmm.
I can't laugh. And the fact that I was sitting there laughing like nothing was going on, I was like, I'm gonna be good.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be my best self again.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Would you get married again?
of course. Um, back to Virgos. I don't know if it's the Virgo in me,
Yeah.
but I always love love. From I was a child,
Hmm.
I always love love. So I always say, if something ended, give myself time and I can go right back. Like, no, I always love love.
Hmm.
So I want to get married again, but this time I want to make sure it's right. I want the kids come behind it and all that. So I want to put all these, have alignment,
Hmm.
So married, I want the kids, I want all that after.
Hmm.
Want the house, all that after. So I know it's gonna happen. I
Yes,
know
yes,
because
it will.
the person I am, I'm just God's gift.
It's only a matter of time.
Matthew stands for God's gift. That's why I like Matthew better. I
Mm.
love Michael, but people who know me as Matthew. And I'll always call myself Matthew. And I like being around people who knows me as Matthew because that makes me feel good.
Hmm.
Because I know that I'm God's gift. And I know it's
Hmm.
going to happen. I know that special someone is out there. And I know I'm going to fall in love. And I want to be so like, I just want to be
Easy.
love and easy.
Yes.
And I want a person to just see that I'm easy to love. And
Hmm.
I want them to just appreciate the things that I bring and the things that I
Hmm.
do,
Yes.
and love my energy, because whoever I date and once I love you, that's automatic. I'm gonna
Hmm.
have your back regardless, anything. So I just want a person to love me for me. Don't try to change me and just let me be me. So, but it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming because
Yes.
it's coming because anyways, I don't talk about it, but it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Well, I can't wait to come to that, but you got to come to mine too,
Okay.
because I don't
See,
know.
see, see me drop. I wouldn't. I was gonna say something, but I won't say that piece.
Hmm.
But see me drop certain things, we elevate and just we gloss them.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I can be nowhere, and I can be 16 down.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. So we starting to wrap up now, but you mentioned God a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems as though God has been an important part of your life.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. And I'm curious to know now, at this stage of your life,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that you like finally 21.
Ow.
Um,
See it.
do you find that you're still more religious or more spiritual?
I'm very religious, but I think I'm more spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been that way, but it's a little bit more now because back home, I didn't think it was coming so easy,
Yeah.
where I didn't have to pray too hard. So moving here is like where I got more into God, like where I pray so hard. Like I'm not just walking around praying. I'm like, so I get on my knees
We know.
Okay, literally. Um, but like I find myself not only playing in the morning, playing at night. Sometimes, um, in between like 12 to around 2 p.m., I find myself playing sometimes. Some days I listen to gospel heavy. Like
Mm,
some days when especially I go in the shower, instead of playing like a song I like, I play it on gospel, the gospel I like, instead of R&B because I love R&B, but I started playing gospel a lot. Like I offer myself playing gospel. Some days like Saturday and Sunday, if I'm cleaning up or Saturday and Sunday I'm just relaxing. The minute I walk into where the TV is, you see me turn on the gospel.
mm,
It gets my day started. So even if something's hard for me, if I don't know how to figure it out, I'm just gonna pray. I turn to prayer. Girl, you better know.
okay.
I child of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's my song. I love the Lord. Yeah, it's my song. But yeah, child, yeah, I'm very spiritual. So I'm sticking with it this season in my life.
Come on,
Okay.
season.
Okay.
There is a young boy
mm-hmm.
out there,
Mm-hmm.
or a young girl out
I'm
there.
mad about the girl, but
Uh,
because this kid can't go away.
um, and there's a young boy out there who sees himself in you,
mm-hmm. Oh.
and I'm grateful that every episode we post gets between 1 to like 3,000 views, which
Okay.
I think is great.
Oh,
So
I
there's
love that
one
for
there's
you.
thank you. But there's a young boy who sees himself in you
Mm-hmm.
who might see this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably having a hard time right now
Mm-hmm.
because he can't be himself for whatever reason. What would you say to him?
Tell me, Dan. Child, my perfect and best answer for you. I was there before, and I will tell you, despite the family, knowing the family would hate it, knowing that people around me would hate it, I would say just be you. You have to be yourself, regardless of the people around you who hates that you're gay, or just be yourself and be your authentic self. As in, if you have a personality, let that personality shine. Do not put that down. Do not push that down. Because trust me, I tried it. Did not work out. So let your personality always shine. Whenever you go in a room, you don't have to try. Don't even try to be somebody. Don't even try. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. When you walk into a room, whatever comes to your mind, do not stop it. Do not hold it back. Just let it out. That's all I can say. Because trust me, at a certain age, you would see everything just comes naturally, and you would love that you choose to let it flow from at that age, at whatever point you is at right now in your life. Let it flow. Let your personality out because it's gonna shine and it's gonna get you so far, so far, child. So that's my best answer.
Ah, that is
Okay.
so powerful. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I know I don't have to tell you this, but
Mm-hmm.
don't ever change.
Child, and we ain't.
Don't
And
ever
what? Thank
change.
you.
And
Child.
with that said, Matthew, God's gift, I just want to say thank you
Mm-hmm.
for
No.
being on this podcast. And not only that, but like being so willing to share
Oh.
and being honest
Okay, because
because
that was hard.
I know it's not easy
mm-hmm.
because some people don't have good intentions. You know, there are people who are gonna screenshot and take a clip and then try to. You understand what I'm
Child of me,
saying?
I didn't know.
You know, people
And
are.
my word to you.
Yeah, that's my word to Andrew.
Because I don't care.
Yes. So, with that said, Michael,
Mm-hmm.
you could put your clothes back on.
Child.
Because your breast was hanging. They
Okay,
was
they was
out. They was
hanging,
just.
honey.
Thank you for being on the Get Naked
Thank you for
podcast.
having me, and I'm so
Yes.
happy for your show
Thank
and what you're
you.
doing. You ask these good questions. I know you come up with it, but child, honey, you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
I'm proud to have you as my best
Thank
friend. I love
you.
it. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Good
I love you
night.
so much.
Oh, I love you
And
too.
with that said, see you guys next time on the Get Naked podcast.
Ow.
Period. And no, in
Period.
the words of Matthew, ow.
Ow.
I almost
Okay.
cried a couple times, but you know,
No, I almost cried too. No, but child, I almost cried.